Ironwood Games, this is Marcus.
And this is Andrew.
And we're doing something special for this episode because I have Andrew right next to me.
I'm here in person.
Yay!
Yay! And I'm not here against my will. I have chosen to be here. Do not send help.
Mostly. So we fucked up
this time.
Well, okay, I was gonna say we fucked up the second episode, but I fucked up the second episode of this one we recorded last. And because quarantine is slowly lifting and we are both vaccinated, we are going to try to do this in person and see how it goes. So, please join us as we go through the fare of Bioshock.
Those are no tall tales told behind the pool hall. No, sir, no, ma'am.
Young sir, young miss, roll up and try the amazing power of bucking bronco.
So your act surprise.
What is this?
So this is a little carnival where you can test out some of the features.
How to play Protect the Women and Child. Hit the devil 3 times. Everyone knows the first 2 hits on the devil don't take.
So this is a cool little tutorial area where you can test out this game's version of the plasmids. They're called Vigors. What's kind of cool is that they kind of function a little more rudimentary than Bioshock Vigors, or Bioshock plasmids.
What are your prizes? You're just winning money?
Yeah, we're just winning money, which will be helpful later, so I'm going to put a little bit more effort into this. Also telling you a little bit about kind of the community that we're living in.
Oh, we're gonna shotgun some people?
Yes. In the first one, a lot of the upgrades are kind of you got them as you go, and they're kind of all stacked. Well, there's a lot of weapons in this, and the upgrades are little. You kind of got to pick them for your playstyle. It's very hard to get all the different upgrades in one run, so that's why I'm going to try to get as much as possible to kind of upgrade some of my favorites.
Oh, you needed one more.
Well, now I'm feeling very salty. I think this. I don't care. I don't care. It's fine.
But the money,
But the
Marcus.
hard mode run.
The money.
I've decided it is a hard mode run. So there's a couple other things you can do. There's another shooting game right here. As I said, we're not going to bother. Over here is an interesting specimen. This is known as the Handyman, if you can read before. It looks like before someone going through some medical issues, and after they're pretty patched up in interesting ways. This may or may not be foreshadowing to something we have to deal with later, but I won't spoil it. This is assault mission, so instead of getting, what was it, Eve, or whatever the potion was to refill your mana in the previous game, it's called salt in this game. That is how we refill it, but we don't have a vigor yet.
We need to get salty. Get a vigor.
Free sample.
Telephone ever refused to connect you with a beloved spouse?
Yes, all those things.
With just a whisper. They're all ears.
This is a love potion? So you can make people fall in love with you?
I mean, it's called possession, so
So you can own people?
yes.
Whoa.
Just a snap of your fingers.
This game is questionable at best. Just going around owning people.
Press to turn machines into allies.
Oh, machines. Not people.
When possession's equipped, press left trigger to make machine friendly to you.
What the hell was that?
Like this one.
Sorry, pal. The raffle is all sold out. Entrance is reserved for dignitaries and very important personages alone.
Like hell it is.
Well, if it isn't Assemblyman Buford, your spot at the raffle awaits. Don't know why I didn't recognize you before. Odd. Always good at.
Heads.
Or tails.
Come on, let me through. Heads.
Or tails.
Big heads, Marcus. Big heads.
I don't think I have a choice.
Heads. Told you. I never find that as satisfying as I'd imagined.
Chin up. There's always next
It's a little
time.
I
glitchy.
suppose there is.
So that's interesting. A bunch of heads. Is it like every person that's gone through has flipped heads?
Must be. Maybe it's a trick coin.
It would. There you go. Okay, so dollar bill. This is kind of the general store. You can get salts, which increase powerful vigors or health stuff. If we use possession, it'll drop some stuff for us.
Ooh.
And this is one way to get money. Not a lot, but you know. Can also eat floor candy. You know, will refresh us.
I wish in real life I could go around possession machines to get money. What is your job, sir? I'm a machine possessor. Machine possessor.
There's not really. I guess vending machines are still a thing, but there's not nearly as much as they used to be back in the day to make that relevant.
No, well now a lot of vending machines will take your swipe or your card too.
Yeah.
Which I love because I never have cash or like change. Oh.
False. You shall know the false shepherd by his mark.
But you have the mark.
Well, it's just a coincidence.
Are you the false shepherd?
I mean, we are trying to steal someone out of a statue.
Oh, she's in the statue?
Yeah, that's what that postcard was saying. I don't know if she's in it. Well, okay, I know if she's in there now, but we gotta at least get to that island.
I just thought we were going to Statue Island.
Oh. Whoopsie, spoiler.
Way to go, Marcus. Oh yeah, this is the creepy singing part.
You don't know that yet. No.
I mean, well, I just mean the part where they sing together.
Yes.
Sorry. No
And
sales.
singing in unison is creepy.
There's never a charge for the raffle. You've been sleeping under a rock?
77.
Oh,
77.
you weren't supposed to take
That's a
number
lucky number.
77, Marcus. Remember?
I'll be rooting for you.
Bring me the bowl! Is that not the prettiest young white girl in all of Colombia?
White girl.
Why should I be a white girl?
Then, the
I'm really worried about this game, Marcus. The messages in here
77!
seem suspicious.
Number 77, come and claim your prize! First round!
Oh my.
It was me. It was all me. Please. Please. Please, what are you doing?
Are you gonna stone them?
Are you gonna throw it? Or are you taking your coffee black these days?
I'm the one you want.
Oh!
So do I throw at the couple or throw at the announcer?
I mean, you can't throw it at a couple. That would be rude.
You son of a bitch.
Wait! It's him!
Rude, out of all things, rude is what we're concerned about.
Well, I'm not gonna join like a white supremacist society.
Snake in the grass, false shepherd.
Like, I will lose this game.
And we ain't letting no false shepherd into our flock. Show 'em what we got planned, boys!
It's terrifying looking.
Oh.
It is terrifying. It doesn't just look terrifying. It does terrifying.
To lead our lamb astray!
Yeah, soda pop it is.
You're
Oh,
gonna have to-
hello, friends.
I think you gotta fight your way out of here.
And now is where the action comes in.
Can you take their clubs?
Well, I got this like cool little hook thing that I just got. I don't know if you noticed.
Well, yeah, I did. I
seems
just
to be,
want to double wield, dual wield.
No.
Oh, that was sick.
Oops, I'm shooting from a ranged weapon of some kind. Would be nice. Alright, I'm just gonna do that. Now we got a gun.
Take it. Just take it.
And because I have the DLC, the gun is gold.
Oh, that's the DLC makes the gun.
Yeah, I bought the DLC because I probably would like. The DLC is, well, the second DLC is like really good. So oh, those are rotten apples. Oops.
Oh, wow.
I
Let's see
told
what
you,
you're doing.
Comstock.
That's really sad.
You sell them paradise, and the customers expect cherubs for every chore. No menials in God's. Well,
So this is a vending machine to upgrade your vigors. If we have 50 coins, which we do, we can have possession to possess human, and they can do suicide.
I knew it. I knew it. Own people.
That's rather helpful, so we're gonna do that. Yeah.
in Georgia, who lease us as many Negro convicts as you can board. Why, you can say they're simple souls in penance for rising above their station. Whatever eases your conscience, I suppose.
So possess this guy who could kind of help us out a little bit.
He's a little auto turret.
Yeah. You know, robbing everyone we can, you know, we use. That's what false shepherds do.
And that's how we know you're the false shepherd.
Oh, whoa, I just fucking ball off that. Super brave though, bro. Charging at me with your club. Well, that was fun. It's cool that when you know when you're done when the music does a little like violin. Hello. Good morning. Still violining. Cool, we're just gonna keep going.
Call out the fireman!
Uh-oh.
Flush him out! It's the fireman! This is gonna... It's the fireman! He's
Fireman? I
Is
don't
the
know.
fireman he's probably not a firefighter. Huh? We're thinking like,
I mean, I would hope it's a firefighter, though I don't have any fire abilities yet, so I don't really need a fireman.
oh, they're tricking you. They're saying fireman to make you think firefighter,
going
but it
on?
gets you. It's not.
Oh,
Because it's a fire man. See it? Fire man on fire. All good.
seems very risky for, you know, city on balloons to have, you know, all that helium.
Kiss. No, you only live once.
No, they're not. They're not helium. That's just the Lord and the founding fathers holding them up.
Like Washington, where they're just holding them.
Yeah, he's a ghost angel now. They're all like Benjamin Franklin, and they're just out there holding up balloons to keep this place alive.
We got a new power, though.
What is this?
Now we're a fireman.
Fireman!
To create an explosive trap.
I love the look on his face. Oh no, it's a
That
trap!
wasn't no sample.
So what's cool about this? So in the older games, there were certain powers that you were either trap-based or attack-based. In this, they all have like they're all modal.
I told you, Comstock. You sell them
Oh, switch my
paradise.
I don't
and
know
the
how to switch to
customers
vigors
expect
either.
Oh, let's do
cherubs
that.
for every chore. No menials
Shut up,
in
Jeremiah.
God's
I really heard
kingdom.
this.
Well,
Racist asshole.
I have a man in Georgia who lease us as many Negro convicts as you can board. Why, you can say they're simple
press the button again, it's just gonna
souls
swing over,
in
so.
penance for rising above their station.
Now it tells me how to switch. And there's also some oil here, so we go back.
Oh,
You can do that thing that was also in the old games, although it was more with water and lightning than
Yeah.
fire.
ooh,
It's like a restaurant or
a
something.
little fancy. Yeah, take that. They don't need their tips.
Nope.
Ooh, what's that?
Does your host or hostess generally keep, you know, loaded weapons behind their podium.
I mean, I don't eat at any restaurant where they don't.
This is America, after all.
This is America. How are they gonna keep the bad guys with guns away from me while I'm eating?
Alright, search. Looks like we're pretty stocked on stuff. Season Pass rewarded you with 4 gear pieces, a golden machine gun upgrade, and a golden pistol upgrade. You must collect all of your rewards before continuing the Mountain Islands. Are they here? Oh, I need to be drunk.
Oh, I like it.
Oh, I got some machine gun ammo. That's nice. Do I get a machine gun? The Road of the Prophet presents a look back at opening day.
This is opening day of the Skyland?
That was cute. The Prophet stands up to foes within and without. Chinese boxers to Kosage, American innocence. Stand down.
Very short and weird propaganda films.
Feels a little relatable.
Well, yeah.
Congress succeeds from Union and disappears into clouds. Is that where we can send the South into the clouds? Or is that where they're going to go next time?
That's their next
Why are you following me?
trip when they maybe those are your 4 pieces I think that you're supposed to get.
Your special clothing that grants you unique abilities. You can only wear 4 pieces at a time, 1 per type. Magic gear can be right now. Killing with a vigor trap has arisen to cause the enemy gun to become ghostly ally for stun victims will sure. Just damaged by scans. Sure. These clips are over 75%. Holy crap.
Do you get to put on these clothes or you automatically put them on?
So if you press the select button, you go to gear. You have a hat, vest, pants, and boots. And those are the different kind of 4 types of armor. And they all have different abilities when you pick them up throughout your game.
And you only have one of each, though.
You only have one of each, correct. So in the main game, pre-DLC, this is where you get your armor, which I'll put right here in a second. There's some wine, Lady Comstock, use a sink, like how you can in the other game. There's more in this room, that's okay. So as you can see, there's these like vibrating kind of bottles that have all this stuff kind of going on. Can I pick that up now? Yeah, we can. So this is the base kind of upgrades we can get. So we can get a health infusion to make our base health, our shield, which regenerates, and then or salts. So we get our shield.
Perfect.
Because that regenerates, and that'll save us in the long run. So pick up all these move changes. We're just gonna max that buddy out. In this room, there is usually not 4 of them to begin with, so it's interesting that there's already 4 here.
Is that because you got the thing? Wasn't there one more on the counter still?
Oh, okay.
But is that because of the DLC?
Yeah, I'm assuming it's a DLC kind of perk.
The difference between life
But
and death.
when you go talk to the Lulutesses, this is when you get your first shield.
Normal.
What was that?
Surprising.
Surprising that it worked,
Surprising that it didn't kill him.
but a magnetic repulsive field around one's body can come in handy.
If it doesn't kill you.
A fair point.
It's a magnetic repaired field.
If it doesn't kill you.
If it doesn't kill you, correct.
Father Comstock called on me today to write his biograph. Me. The man pays for exactly 100 pages in advance. Now, I'm half a Jew when I smell silver, so I say, Father, your flock would pay for 1,000. You know, why settle for less? And then the prophet looks to me and says, 100 will suffice, as I know how it ends.
That's creepy. 100 will suffice, as I know how it ends.
Alright, so we're going to go down to this lovely pier, and with our cute little skyhook, we can do a little pop
Damn
on it.
hook must be magnetized.
And this is kind of the sky combat that this game is kind of known for. This is how we are going to get from place to place.
That's crazy.
And then while on this hook,
Oh, surprise, bitch.
ooh, hello. So unlike the previous games where you have like your whole like arsenal of weapons you can switch to as long as you have different ammo, this kind of goes to Call of Duty style where you can only carry 2 weapons at the same time, which is a little annoying. But the combat is a little bit more fast, so you're essentially just kind of picking up whatever weapons you can get, and so it kind of makes sense. But there'll be times when you have a gun that you really like that you just don't have any ammo for, and you're just gonna have to wait. Let me out there, bro. So that little on-screen notification knows when your tells you when your shield's out or regenerating. To help you find some cover and whatnot.
Okay.
It's gonna turn on me here in a second. Yeah, like that. Game.
Oh, there's an opening.
He's gone inside.
He's going inside.
Someone has some spice in my life. Drop some devil's kiss in here. Let's sit down.
So how do you know where you're going?
So there's a button.
You've just done this before?
Well, one, I've played this game like 3 times. But if you press up on the D-pad, there's this cute little arrow.
Oh yeah,
tells you
that's
where to
right.
go.
I think you showed me that before.
In the first game, there was literally like an arrow on the top of the screen that told you where to go. As well as a map. There's no map in this game. Is there a map in this game? No, just an objective, gear, weapons, figures, boxes. Yep. So no map. You just get that little thing that just kind of leads you to where you need to go.
I only play games with maps.
Well, that's why I'm playing this game.
Otis works up at the lodge part-time. He took this box from one of their secret ceremonies.
So open chest.
And I know for
We
sure
can't do that yet, but we can come back here and open it. To most likely get some gear.
Dear
I think we need a
inside.
specific key to open this.
Problem is, Otis is more fool than not. He didn't
Or
bother
it
to
might
also
just be too
secure
lazy
a
and not
key
come
from the
back.
Feathered Brothers to
Seems like
open the
they have
damn
more
thing.
freaking DLC stuff.
Yeah, we've already done all the stuff. I'll kill that guy.
Why? He's just a civilian.
Huh?
He's a progressive, see? We can trust him, right?
Can we?
I don't know. Do you know if you... Ooh, silver bar, that was... So loud. There's no, like, front door to this place. How do you guys leave?
Through the roof. I'm not supposed to ask these kinds of questions because...
Like, why are people don't have front doors?
The front door would confuse you. In terms of the game context, right? So that they don't put it in. We had this conversation on Friday about suspending our disbelief.
We did.
That's the answer. Suspend your disbelief.
Are you telling other people and then you're not doing it for yourself?
I'm not the one questioning as to why there aren't front doors.
I didn't ask why aren't there front doors. I'm asking where is the front door?
Which is the same as asking why isn't there a front door.
That would not. Well, maybe that would put them in the top. Some sort of newspaper business, maybe? Or just poster or anything? Meeting with the Columbia Friends of the Negro Society. All the Negro is equal and all of us are equal. Oh. That's interesting.
It's like an underground press, huh?
It's kind of cool.
Don't shoot that guy. Don't shoot them. They're running the press. They're good guys.
So they have doors, they're just not unlocked. Or they just are locked. You can take their money though if they have any money.
Don't take their money.
Why?
That would be rude.
I've got a gun, they don't have any guns.
They're might does not make right.
Sound
like a green player now.
A green player. For those of you who aren't Magic players, that's a Magic joke. You should all play Magic, by the way. And play green. Oh, see, they even have Lincoln. We haven't seen any Lincoln stuff, so that's how we know that they're like underground. Oh, hello.
Whoa. Was that the lightning thing you got?
I guess it's one of the gears that does that.
That's what I meant. Yeah, the gears that have lightning. What year are we again?
It was like 1912 or something like that.
Oh, okay. So it's post-Reconstruction. Yeah, so Lincoln would... I was thinking it was before the Civil War. And then Lincoln wouldn't make sense, but it's post-Reconstruction. Okay. I'll allow it.
Oh, it's fire, man. You go fire back at you? Do you not like that? Target is immune to those.
Oh, you should also be immune to Devil's Kiss.
Well, I'm not in armor. Well, I am in armor, but not like fucking Iron Man certainly.
Comstock came by the wagon at dawn. Man was just transfixed by my trophy scalps. Asked about the white ones there. I said, well, sir, if your quarry dwells in the jungle and beds down with the local color, why split hairs? Not a chuckle out of him. Either he ain't seen a man go native, or maybe too many. Anyhow, now it's got me hunting down this Daisy Fitzroy. Hope he don't expect me to stuff and mount her. Yeah.
That was a little creepy.
Yeah.
But David Fitzroy, Daisy. So if we had played the games, which we did last time, but we did it for you guys, she seems to be an important person with this Vox Populi group.
Oh yeah, I remember the Vox Populi.
We may or may not run into her.
Voice of the people.
Voice of the people. Did we get a lockpick? Did not get a lockpick. It might be actually come up here after we go into the creepy door, which we'll be going to later.
Creepy door time.
Didn't that look like the chest that was locked earlier?
This creepy door?
Yeah, see, like now it's all like foggy.
I mean, I guess so.
It's kind of creepy. There's all these eyes, men with beards. And now it got dark for some reason. Comstock fights the Serpent of Nations. It's like the Chinese that you were talking about.
You're just like anti-everybody, huh?
Pretty much.
Yeah, I don't like these guys.
So is it creepy yet?
Yeah, it's creepy. I'll admit it's creepy. You win. Creepy.
And so there's crows everywhere. This food that is plus. Looks like some sort of society of some kind with crows.
Like a Freemasons knockoff.
I'm not too familiar with who the Freemasons are, but yes.
Well, there's
John Wilkes Booth.
Oh, that's Lincoln's assassin.
I
I mean, allegedly.
huge ass statue of him.
Yeah, that can't be good.
So it looks like the other people like really reinforce why they like Lincoln. Hello. Are you friendly? No, no. Shooting racists.
And when the angel Columbia gave unto the founders the tools to build a new Eden, they did so without hesitation. For 85 years they prepared the way of the Lord. But when the great apostate came, he brought war with him, and the fields of Eden were soaked with the blood of brothers. The only emancipation he had to offer was death.
There's crows everywhere still. Looks like a hand of some kind.
Some like really like anti-Lincoln propaganda and anti-equality.
Oh, hello. That's kind of cool.
Cool. So they turned Lincoln into a devil man and shot him?
Well, but more as in like developers like that horror like back then.
I question your values.
You can question it, but who's holding the golden gun?
That's true.
And so, the prophet led us into Peking, where we demonstrated to the
Are we gonna let them finish their sermon, or are we gonna throw some fire?
Oh, I mean, I guess you're gonna throw some fire, so...
Probably should throw out the group versus the guy with the fucking creepy crows around him.
I mean, I was kind of interested in what we would get to.
Sorry.
I thought maybe there might be a morality lesson at the end that we would, all benefit from.
You want us to redo the video again for the whole time so you can figure that out?
No, I'm just going to assume the lesson has to do with something about wearing hoods, and that makes you a better person. And as long as you're better than people, you can do whatever you want to them. That's clearly, obviously, the moral of this.
Like how being vegan just makes you better than most people?
Well, it would if they also wore hoods, but if you don't have a vegan hood, how do I know you're better than me?
Ooh, look, another juicer.
Another juicer?
Infusion. Oh, so it looks like there was a key here.
You found a key?
Found a key. But that key most likely fits that one thing that was back, way back.
Way back, and we're not going back there.
Do you want to go back?
Not if you don't want to. You're leading this adventure.
Well, I guess I'll take us that one. We can run. Do I take fall damage? I can't remember. Oh, I thought that we had to go through the loading screen. Never mind. We will at the end of that, though.
There are no loading screens here.
And now it's bright again! The enemies have responded.
Whose idea was it to come back here?
Lincoln's? Maybe? Here, then go out, across. More enemies are responding. Also, in one of the things when I talk about the skyhook, we learned that the skyhook's magnetic, which is why it like just launches you to that, to there. So.
Oh, I thought you had like special magic jumping powers.
Nope. Oh, I guess it was kind of cool to come back here.
Yeah, I told you it was worth it.
Okay, so that's what you do when you get to that point.
Well, I don't know why you don't believe me.
Because you seem to be a lack of Lincoln lover.
I wouldn't say I'm a Lincoln lover, but
Do you not love Lincoln?
have you seen the episode of American Dad where he makes the play called Lincoln Lover, and then I mean, I hope that's what you were referencing.
Yes,
because it's like my favorite. Oh, I mean, anytime like Stan gets like his message mixed up and attracts the wrong crowd is a great episode.
I haven't seen any like recent episodes of American Dad, but that show is, I feel like, infinitely better than Family Guy in so many ways, and is able to stay relevant due to shit like that.
I think it maintains its relevancy and is better, like has better longevity than Family Guy. I think like the early seasons of Family Guy are better than the early seasons of American Dad, but
Before Roger becomes Roger.
I mean, Roger becomes Roger pretty early on, but yeah. Just the first couple of seasons when they kind of were like wandering around a little bit more before they figured out their shtick. And I think part of that is they were wandering because they're trying to like not be Family Guy, right? Like.
Alright, let's go through the doors. Also, I see crows everywhere.
They're ravens. This is the Order of the Ravens.
I'm 90% sure they're crows.
I am 0% sure they're ravens because this was called the Order of the Ravens. And then it would make sense. But also crows are a thing.
Comstock phrenological study.
Phrenology is the study of the like shape of your brain, or the shape of your head, I believe.
Ooh, what's back here?
Where they used to measure like people's heads and like apply like traits because of that. You know, like.
That's pretty cool. I didn't know that.
I'm pretty sure that's what phrenology is.
Well, I'm gonna take it. I don't think I want that though. Okay. Go there. And then this room. What's in this room?
It was a pretty racist like field of study because it was generally used to show like why white people were superior. And it wasn't really scientific data to it. It was just like physiological traits that then were like attributed good qualities.
Why do we worship three
And vice versa with non-whites.
We worship the sword so that we might avenge you. We worship the raven so that we might cover the city with eyes. We worship the coffin because it symbolizes the weight of our faith.
I guess you're right, they were ravens. Or there may be crows, but... Oh.
What? That was the Raven Man.
You want to fight him? Ravens everywhere. There's help, and there's sad music. There's a big open arena. Doubles because we're holding release. Lady Comstock. Hello. Oh, nice. I guess that was really simple.
What's
Is he
this?
dead?
Yep.
It's a new kind of vigor.
Oh, you got a new vigor?
It kind of fell through the floor.
Your vigor fell through the floor?
Yeah, did you not see it fall through the floor?
No. How are you gonna get it then?
It was a blue thing that kind of popped out unless it's somewhere else.
Do you need it though?
It's nice to have. Most of it is somewhere and I just did not pay attention.
Well, I guess we're gonna have to do it all again. Take 3, guys.
Really? No, that'd be real. But yeah, it was a little blue vial that popped out and then it went under the thing. No?
I mean, it's a floor. How could it go under it?
You never had things glitch? Great astonishing mean targets set ablaze. 300 damage. I'll take it. Like a Taylor kind of machine? That's kind of cool.
That's what it looks like.
The false shepherd, this anarchist, is either a mulatto dwarf or a Frenchman with a missing left eye. No more than 4 foot and 9
I can get to Monument Island from that
That's
station.
some weird propaganda.
Doll station. Alright, well we can stop right there for this video.
Call this a chapter break.
Yeah. Alrighty everyone. Thank you for joining us on this episode. Please like, comment, subscribe, do the hokey pokey in the comments, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.